Hello, friends. Welcome to the Career Guru Podcast. I am your host, Steve Yanovsky. What a glorious day it is to start your path on a new career. Doors are opening here at the Boston Career Institute even as we speak. And I'm here holding the key for you. So tune in, stay sharp, and enjoy yourself. This is going to be great. Hashtag Let's Career Up. Greetings, career gurus, aspiring career gurus. All of you across the fruited plain, it is I, Steve Yanovsky, your career guru, coming to you across the internet with yet another installment of the Career Guru Podcast. So, it's been a few weeks since we last talked, and we're staying along the same lines because a lot of feedback is coming along, discussing workplace anxieties, difficult managers, all that wonderful stuff that makes our life miserable. Let's try to turn that around and not be miserable. Let's be happy. So let's stay along this topic and introduce one more little piece of the puzzle that may help you advance your career and deal with all of these issues that seem to plague so many of us. Today, I want to talk about mentors, as this subject is near and dear to me because I've been fortunate in my life to have mentors and, as I call them, gurus. Okay, but there's a little difference between a guru and a mentor. So I wanted to talk about mentors. Who are these people? What is a mentor? Mentor is defined usually as experienced and trusted advisor, an experienced and trusted advisor. A better description cannot be really found for what a mentor actually is. Like I said, I've had a great fortune of having several in my life. I have grown to call them friends as years went on, but the relationship started as a mentor and a mentee type that helped me get over tremendous hurdles in my life that required an intervention from a third party, if you will. So what can mentors do to us, or for us rather, to help us reduce stress in workplace, anxiety in workplace, dealing with other people? How can that be? And why is this piece of the puzzle never truly mentioned in great detail in the stress management and anxiety management information that's readily available that we discussed already? Well, it is. You just have to look a little bit deeper for it. So let's talk from our vantage point as to what a mentor can do for us. It's a fairly comprehensive list, which can be expanded many fold. But let's look at some of the things where a mentor could be helpful. First, why do people seek mentors? Well, people seek mentors for several important reasons. Mentors can provide guidance, support, and insight based on their experience and expertise. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Some key reasons people need mentors are as follows. Let's talk this through. Guidance and direction. Mentors can help us develop skills. Mentors can certainly help us network. Mentors can hold us accountable. What else can they do? They can help us build confidence. They can teach us how to solve problems. Emotional support is a big deal, as we discussed before. Inspiration and motivation. Look, we've listed 8 points that mentors can help us with. Let's dissect each one step by step, as I like to do, and talk about this. See if we can incorporate it into our existence, and maybe this will empower you or give you that a little extra push to seek mentors' advice. There is no shame or stigma in looking for a mentor. There's no shame or stigma in looking for help in anything that you do. It is much better to look for help than to explain why you did something the way you did it and it's wrong. So let's talk about what the first point, which is guidance and direction. A lot of times our anxieties and our procrastinations and all of these topics that we discussed already stem from a lack of direction. Well, this is what a mentor can really be good at. They help us navigate through their personal knowledge and experience their own personal journey becomes a shining path for you. Sharing their experience willingly and with positive attitude towards you will give you that gentle yet firm guidance to that path that you need to be on. You can deviate ever so slightly from that path, but you will be imbued with that knowledge and experience that your mentor will share with you. This is invaluable experience, and it is free, my friends. It is free. Mentor is free. You see, there's a difference between a professional coach who charges money than a mentor. And by the way, both have a place. Absolutely. There's lots of coaches out there. I promised to bring one on the show with me, and we'll discuss what a coach does versus what a mentor does. But mentors are free, which is great. But we do know that nothing in the world is free. Well, in this particular case, the relationship between the mentor and mentee is reciprocal. They want to help. They feed from your success. And from that positive vibe, you also feed and get yourself that extra strength that you need. So that guidance and direction is really key. The second point that I mentioned was skill development. Absolutely. Now, my field of expertise is absolutely skill building in the healthcare industry. Okay, so building skills is incredibly important, and skills are not just your manual labor, but of course skills like time management, right? That we talk so much about procrastination, or skill of loving yourself and giving yourself that needed break when you succeeded in something, celebrating, being able to celebrate. You know that a lot of people have no idea how to celebrate their victories. They're so beaten down and confused that giving themselves, how can I put it, a congratulations, a pat on the back, so to speak, is almost impossible. They've been inculcated in this environment where only negative feedback is expected. But no, positivity is key. And that is also a skill, something that a mentor can do for you. Whether you're developing new skills or expanding and correcting your existing skills, this is something that a mentor can do for you as a friend by offering this impartial opinion without the fear of offending or insulting you. So it's a relationship. It's a real relationship. Think Yoda and Luke Skywalker. This is the key. This is the key. With positive reinforcement and coaching and gentle guidance, and sometimes a little bit of a dope slap, as they say. Not physically, just enough to get you motivated to get back on that horse and start plugging away. Yes, skill development. Networking. Now remember that a mentor is somebody who has succeeded. They have built a network for themselves. They utilize it, and they can bring you on board. You know, making these new connections oftentimes is a great challenge that most people simply can't get over. So difficult to pick up that phone. So difficult nowadays, especially post-COVID. What happens that people lost a lot of that personal touch. But this is how networking is built. You don't really do well on those virtual networks, okay? We have all sorts of wonderful network possibilities, social network, professional networks, and yet somehow we're all so far away from these folks. Unless you have a real personal relationship with any of these people, it's hard to actually make that connection. And it's so easy to leave someone unread, okay? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get your message. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get your text. Okay, a good old-fashioned phone call or an in-person meeting is really key. And this is something that a mentor can do for you while, as they say, holding your hand. Sometimes for real. Okay, very difficult to strike up and expand your network to help you navigate the murky waters that is your career journey. So don't dismiss that. And this is what a mentor or mentors can do for you. There's no rule that you need to have just one. Okay, just not in the same category. You can have personal mentor dealing with personal relationship. You can have a professional mentor who deals with your professional skills. Just don't, play one off of the other and listen to one day and another the next day. If you build that relationship, if you develop that structure, stick to it. All right, what else is there? Oh, accountability. That's that dope slap that I just told you about. Forgive me if the term dope slap comes across as something, well, inappropriate. Nobody is out there giving anybody any slaps. This is bringing accountability. This is what it is, okay? Making you accountable, holding you accountable. Were you supposed to accomplish this task? Yes or no? This is what a mentor can do. And once again, without the fear of offending you, because it's a different relationship. It's a different relationship from anything else. You don't have to walk on eggshells with your mentor. That's why that person can hold you personally responsible. And because they want to give, they're not there to judge. They're there to help and to give. That is the cornerstone of that relationship. Okay, no judgment, just pure love, giving. That's what mentors are there for. That's how these people become mentors. And in the next episode, we'll talk about how to find a mentor, okay? Because that is a process too. There's plenty of false mentors out there. So you have to be very careful, but about that another time. Today, it's about accountability. And with all these things that we just discussed, what comes with your ability to network? What about great skills? What about guidance and direction and accountability? That provides an ultimate result, which is confidence. Yes, mentors help build confidence. If you examine the points that we just discussed, guidance and direction, skill development, network and accountability, confidence will flow right in. It's an extraordinary thing when you become knowledgeable, experienced, and proficient in many things. All these seminars and all these books that people read about confidence building, in reality, they come with skill, knowledge, and experience. And all of that is achievable with a mentor. It is an amazing resource, truly amazing. Something like what you and I have together. I'm here for you, and I'm your distant mentor. But I'm here providing that. But I'm not able to give you that extensive feedback except when I read your correspondence and we can have that interaction like this. No, a mentor is your local guide. Someone who can hold your hand and give you a hand up rather than a handout. This is key. This is key to understand this relationship. So confidence. And with confidence will come your ability to dispel any desire to procrastinate. Because with that confidence comes that built-in power that helps you to achieve your goals. And you have no idea how extraordinary that is. Write to me. Let me know if you've ever felt this thing and if you can actually relate to it and share this with others. Write to me at thecareerguru@bostoncareer.org. thecareerguru@bostoncareer.org. Write to me. I want to hear your successes. Let me know how you do. One of the other things I mentioned to you is problem solving. One of the great things that experienced people can do for you is to help you tackle these problems, giving you ability to analyze. And we went through before what analysis is. Ana means section, lysis means to break down. It's all Greek origin, of course. So analysis is simply means to break down a large problem into small sections and be able to take care of it piece by piece by piece. That's analysis. Okay, so this is what experience does. It gives you that ability to solve these problems step by step by step. Like anything else, problem solving is an acquired skill, and you can get that. You can see how these folks work and how they operate. And, sometimes we sit and say, I can't do this. I can't figure this out. And then they show you the way and they show you the step-by-step process of developing solutions to smaller problems within the context of a bigger problem. And you look at it and say, wow, just wow. Can I do that? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Problem solving is key in any work environment, whether it's work or personal, no matter what it is. A systematic, step-by-step ability to solve a problem is key without losing your head, especially at a time when everyone else is losing theirs. I really suggest that you take the time and trouble to look up one of my favorite authors, and that would be Rudyard Kipling, who wrote a poem called If. Same guy who wrote The Jungle Book and the story of Rikki Tikki Tavi, the mongoose. So this is, he was a prolific writer, a great poet, and an exceptional philosopher and a thinker. I highly recommend that you read that poem, If it's called. And when the central theme is that when everyone else is losing their head and you keep yours, that's the key. And that is problem solving. The next part, one of the last pieces that we talked about today, pieces of this puzzle about what mentors can do for you, is inspiration and motivation. Inspiration and motivation. Your mentor's success will get your fire burning. It's exhilarating. It's intoxicating that to have that person sitting next to you, and you can see that they're human. They're not superhuman. They're people with their own frailties, their own issues, but they overcame their troubles. And they're sitting right next to you. They're speaking to you, human to human, and they're showing you the way. How inspiring is that? I can do this, you can think to yourself, and you can do this, they will tell you. And how big is that while they're showing you how it's done? Inspiration and motivation. This is it. You can pursue your goals under their gentle but firm guidance, and you will be inspired to do more. And guess what? You will become a mentor too. How inspiring is that? How amazing is that? You have no idea how much strength it'll give you. Perhaps you've been a mentor yourself. Not perhaps, I'm sure you were a mentor to someone before. You just didn't know that you were one. But think back. Did you ever give someone a hand up? Did you ever show someone how to do things? Let's say on the first day of the job, someone came in and there you were. No matter what job it was, no matter what you think of that job, even. But yet you help somebody to get started on their journey. At that moment, you were a mentor. And remember how you felt. Maybe you didn't give yourself enough credit. Maybe it's time you did that. So look back and recognize yourself for the good work that you did out of the kindness of your heart. And you didn't want anything in return. But you did it. That is kindness, true kindness, when you don't want anything in return. Last but not least, when you take it all into one big prism through which you will look at this, you will find that these people also offer you emotional support and comfort. Beyond professional advice, mentors very often provide emotional support. During difficult times, helping their mentees manage stress and make tough decisions. It gets easier when you share your burdens. Gets much easier. Take it from someone who's been there. We all need a little emotional support. Sometimes it's our loved ones, and a lot of times, and a lot more times than that, it's people who are greatly equipped to do this. And these would be these experienced givers who will provide that help for you free of charge and will help you to move forward. Well, it's a lot to think about, my friends. It's a lot to reflect upon. And I suggest that you take your time to sit back and think. Think about the fact that you were somebody's mentor, or you can think about people who were your mentors. Think back. Give yourself credit. Give them credit. It's never too late to acknowledge people's help that they offered to you. It'll make you feel better. It'll make them feel better. But more important, it will create this neurological link between you and other people that you are helping. One good deed helps to bring about another good deed. Be a mentor today and find people who can be mentors to you. Our next conversation, with God's help, would be about how to find a mentor. And on that note, I want to wish you all success, blessings, revealed blessings, so you don't have to guess, hey, was this a good thing or a bad thing that happened? May all those things be visibly good in your life and bring you a lot of joy, success, and motivation to do greater and greater things. I am your career guru, signing off. Until next time, God bless you all. Don't forget to write me at thecareerguru@bostoncareer.org. Well, friends and aspiring career gurus, this was fun. Thank you for tuning in. I feel enlightened, I feel empowered, and I'm feeling grateful that we spend time with you. For more information about Boston Career Institute, please visit our website, bostoncareer.org. Boston Career Institute has 3 campuses located in Brookline, Massachusetts, Malden, Massachusetts, and Lowell, Massachusetts. Call our toll-free number, 888-383-6058. For questions, comments, and/or information about our podcast, email me at thecareerguru@bostoncareer.org. The Career Guru podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, our website, bostoncareer.org, or wherever you stream your podcast. Subscribe, stream, rate, and review our shows. Your rating and reviews help our show reach new audiences. Produced by PodPro Entertainment, The Career Guru lives within a network of podcasts located at podproentertainment.com. # The New Radio. Looking forward to seeing you soon. All the best to you. My name is Steve Yanovsky. I am the Career Guru. May God bless you. # Let's Career Up.